Hi and welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Lorena. So today you might notice that there are some empty shelves behind me here. So finally I'm in my new place and my husband bought some new shelves for me and he actually put them up for me as well, which is really nice. And yes, this is going to be me organising my shelves. Yeah, book organisation basically. So this is going to be really fun. I haven't fully decided what I'm doing. I'm going to see how they look as I put them up. But I think I'm going to group certain ones together, like the Kings together. I have a lot of Ian Rankins. I've not read them in quite a few years. I think I want to get back into reading them because I did really enjoy the Inspector Rebus novels. And then my Alchemist collection. I'm gonna put them all, arrange them all, and yes, you can get to follow along, which is really fun. So yeah, just before I start that, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. But yes, I'm going to speed things up as I'm doing it, otherwise it's going to be a really long video. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead, start organising and seeing what works, okay? So this is like my full Alchemist collection. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but The Alchemist is my favourite book, like ever. It's my absolute favourite book. I reread it at the start of the year. And yes, for a few years now I've been collecting it in various different languages of countries I go to. So there's Spanish, there's Italian, there's Portuguese, there's French, Greek, German. I have like 3 English copies, I think. There's Czech, there's like Swedish, might be Danish in there. Did I get a Hungarian? There might be a Hungarian one. I have a lot, as you can see. But my absolute favourite cover, and I think it's the prettiest cover I own, is I actually have 4 in different languages, but this is my favourite cover. It's just gorgeous, look at it. And then also it's like all done inside, like it's a little map, which is relevant to the story. And here again, like it's just gorgeous in F4. I have in Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, no. Yeah. So yeah, where to put them? Oh. Okay, I've just noticed for the first time that they don't all face the same way. I don't know how clear it is on the screen for you, but like the other ones, they're just, oh, that's so annoying. One is like the way I'd expect it to see, and then the rest is like facing the other way. The writing, that's so annoying. But anyway. So these are all of my, These are all of my Ian Ranking ones, and this one. So I have more books with me now because I got my books from Scotland brought down for me when we moved into our own place. And this one we actually studied in school when I was like 15, 16. So yeah, like I have like my notes, like highlighted, honestly, I don't know what these colours mean right now, but yeah, it's my original one. It's like, probably like yeah, no, I'm gonna say how many years I've had this. Let's not say that. So, if you've seen my recent book haul, I mentioned that I got Still Me from a friend, and I already had Me Before You and After You, which I read like 4 years or so. I still need to read this one, but I'm gonna reread these two and then read that one because it's been far too long to just hop back into that again. I have mentioned these. Lost a book. Lost a book. I've mentioned these several times. This is a really great series of literary fiction novels, and yeah, they're amazing. I'm reading this one now in July. And it's the last one, and I'm so sad to say goodbye to these wonderful characters, but if you haven't read these, I recommend, definitely recommend. I haven't read these yet. I started this one like a few years ago, and it was just when I was in this massive reading slump, and I just haven't picked them up again, but I know how good they are, so I definitely need to get to them. They're all quite chunky though. But future me, you will pick one of these up before, you'll pick one up before the end of the year, okay? Future me. This is another favourite of mine. I haven't reread this in years, but I need to. I picked up the first time in high school, that's why there's these post-it notes in there, because I was making notes so I could write an essay. But yes, this is such a beautiful book. If you've not picked it up, pick it up, honestly. It's historical fiction. It's set on this like Greek island during the war, Second World War, when the Italians and Germans were there occupying, and it's just, yeah, just pick it up. Trust me. Another favourite, Memoirs of a Geisha. Read it again when I was in high school. Wrote an essay on it, which is why there's like markings and it's been highlighted and my notes. It's just a really loved book, you know. Never gonna get rid of this, never. The Notebook, love this book as well. Putting all my favourites together here, you know. Up here I'm gonna do like thrillers and mystery, murder mysteries, etc. up here, I think. And that's really good if you've not read it. Really good. Still need to read this. This is why The Alchemist has been my favourite book ever. I've never read another book by Paulo Coelho, so we need to sort that out soon. I'm going to put some historical fictions together. Probably, I'm going to bring you in. So, this is how it's looking so far. Doing pretty good, but I have a lot of I have a lot of books, so there's some here. There's piles here, here, here. There's some on my lap. And yeah, there's some there as well. Still plenty to organise. But yeah, let's continue. I think I'm gonna move on up to like my murder mystery, thrillers, crime novel section up there, and let's see how it goes. So these are the books I got on my box of stories unboxing, which is on my channel if you want to see when I did that. So, don't you just hate it when they're bigger than the other ones? So I'm going to do a little historical fiction section. So, awkward angle. I completely forgot that I owned this copy of this collection of Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility and Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. I bought it, I remember like when I was at uni they had like this like secondhand book sale, and this is like such a gorgeous copy. I mean, just look, I love the little details here. It is like gold edges, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, and then yeah, it's gorgeous. It's like gold inside, and such a beautiful copy. Like, I love this. This is gorgeous. Past me did a good job picking this up. I don't know how much it was, but gorgeous. I'm gonna put it somewhere here, or do I do it there? Maybe so it can be seen. Yeah. I then have these two collections. My gran gave me these when I was younger. So this one has The Prisoner of Zenda, Madame Curie, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and Little Women, which is actually on my classics TBR that I want to read this year, so that's really handy that now I have this back in my possession. Treasure Island, The Call of the Wind, Oliver Twist, and A Diary of a Young Girl. So it's just really good. Yeah, it's a good collection. Like, there's some illustrations in between. So yeah, it's just great little, yeah, great little collection here I'm gonna keep. So that I'm going to put up with my thriller crime novel section up here. So I find more books. I'm gonna have to change this slightly again because this needs to go in this mystery, thriller, crime, horror section up there. And if you haven't read this, you should do. It's really good. There's a sci-fi twist in it as well. As well, I forgot. Anna Karenina. So I just filmed a little bit off camera because like it was too awkward trying to film on the bottom shelf. But I'm gonna give you a little tour of what I've done. Yeah, on what each of the shelves are. So, like I said, this is like thrillers and murder mysteries. There's like a little bit of like horror and stuff in there as well. So yeah, it's a pretty good shelf. I don't have anything on the top yet, so we'll see what we'll do with that. Then we have my all-time favorite, The Alchemist, as I said, and then also This A Year by Paulo Coelho. Then these are kind of like books, some of my favorites, because I really enjoy this series. I really enjoyed The Handmaid's Tale, P.S. I Love You, Before the Coffee Gets Cold is so cute. Love like the concept of that. And it's the first Japanese novel I read, translated from Japanese. So yeah, a couple of favorites there. Here is the Stephen King and then Ian Rankin shelf. My Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Northanger Abbey. Then we go down, we've got some classics here. And then it's kind of like historical fiction. Here was the Me Before You, After You, Still Me collection, and then I just popped Where the Rainbow Ends by Cecilia Ahern. I still need to read that. It's been like 4 years. And this bottom shelf is kind of like I didn't know what to do with these books. That's what it is. So I moved the Millennium trilogy down here, Shantram up here, Crazy Rich Asians, The Refugees, etc. It's just like a random collection basically. So let me turn around. In the living room I'm putting like I have books in Spanish because I studied Spanish at uni, and I have Italian books because well, my husband's Italian and I've been trying to self-teach myself, so I have some books in Italian, and that shelf is like, it's just a mess. I'm not gonna lie, it's a mess. They're all different sizes, but I have some in the English and then some in Spanish or Italian, and I kind of want to keep those together, and it's not aesthetically pleasing, so I'm not going to be showing you that. I need to also, there's like reference books and stuff in dictionaries, but we need to find a place for for these books here. So these are my husband's ones. So he's got like this big like science book. He's starting to learn French, and then some other science books that I have no interest in reading, but I need to find a home for them on the shelves as well because they make him happy. So, okay, quick little amendment. I found a home for the science books and the French one, and then I've popped my Italian and Spanish kind of grammar books, Italian dictionary. I do have this like massive Spanish dictionary, but that is just not gonna fit here. So yeah, looking a little bit better. And then yeah, I popped my little quote from Alchemist up on top as well. That is it. I've organized everything, and yes, thank you for watching. And yes, this is going to be my new filming background with all of my books and like my favorites in view. So thank you. Comment, let me know how you've organized your shelves. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos by me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.